Nikola Jokic has never been involved in any front office dealings. He simply shows up to work, puts up an MVP performance, and goes home to his horses. But sometime in July, he made a request for a player, and of all the players he could ask for, he chose Russell Westbrook? What's more, even on Media Day, the Joker was still singing the 36-year-old's praise.
I mean, of course, we didn't have a good relationship on the court. We were fighting a lot and talking back and forth, but I know who he is a little bit outside of the court. So great teammate, vocal leadership, the guy who want to listen, the guy who want to follow in the gym. So I think he's a great player for us, and I think he's going to bring us all the good stuff.
But after 9 wins and flashes of the old Danger Russ, we now know why Nikola Jokic wanted Russell Westbrook. And Coach Malone probably said it best here.
And obviously a guy like that, he just kind of turns the volume up, spinal tap to 11. It's great.
But how can Westbrook make up for the loss of someone like Caldwell Pope, who was Denver's best shooter? Sometimes you have to wonder, why is there so much hate for Russell Westbrook? I mean, this guy literally gave us the greatest basketball meme ever.
Russ, did you guys lose this game or did the Jazz win this one?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
The whole thing is quite funny, which probably explains why a Joker would be interested. But seriously, it's surprising how disrespected Russ is. This is a former MVP and the league's king of triple-doubles. In fact, the only player who can ever beat him to that title is the reigning MVP. But then, age caught up with him, making him slower. His three-point shooting dipped below 30%, and teams struggled to integrate his ball-dominant style. The critics were quick to call him washed, unplayable, and incompatible with modern basketball. And in his short stint with the Lakers, where he was the scapegoat, seemed to prove the critics right. Even in his brief resurgence with the Clippers, there was every reason to consider that Westbrook's career was done. Then came Nikola Jokic, pushing the Nuggets front office to sign him. And just like that, Jokic's endorsement marked a turning point as people started to believe again.
You're telling me this might be a Jokic move?
It's not just that Westbrook wants to come to Denver. It's that Nikola Jokic, I'm told, wants him here.
Yeah.
And that gives me a little more belief.
For some reason, Jokic wanted Russ and truly believed that Denver's system could rejuvenate Westbrook's career. But can it? Over the years, the Nuggets have had to rely heavily on 2 players, Jokic and Murray, with Caldwell Pope shooting the threes off the spaces created by Jokic. After trading Pope, it seemed obvious that they needed a shooter to fill that role. In fact, after the loss against OKC, Jokic complained about the same issue.
We were there. Actually, we were not there. Neither team didn't shoot the ball really well.
But then, Westbrook's shooting is quite unremarkable. As a 30.5% career shooter from 3, he just didn't seem like a good fit. Also, at 36, his declining athleticism means he can't dominate the game like he used to. So defenses often sag off him, daring him to shoot. And then there was the issue with his ball-dominant style of play, which many thought would disrupt Denver's seamless ball-sharing style. But so far, this has not been the case. See, what Westbrook lacks in shooting efficiency, he makes up for with leadership and tenacity. He's a relentless competitor who gives 100% every game, a trait the Nuggets can leverage.
That's every day, and that's what you admire and respect about it, Vic, because that's just how he's wired. And I love it, man. Those are the intangibles, and he pushes guys in front of him. He pushes his guys on his team, the team he's competing against.
Russ also brings pace and energy, and all of this has really reflected on the team positively. So all things considered, no one could really tell what Russ would be like in Denver. It was really a matter of, can Westbrook minimize his weaknesses and lean into his strengths? So far, the answer has been yes. Offensively, Westbrook has shown flashes of synergy with Jokic, averaging 18 points and 6 assists on 50% shooting when starting alongside him. As at the time of this writing, the Nuggets are 3-0 when Westbrook dishes out 10 or more assists, and interestingly, Westbrook's three-point percentage has been higher than Klay Thompson's so far. This proves that he can be effective in rhythm and also adapt his game to fit his age and the modern gameplay systems. But the part where Westbrook has really shined so far is his defensive game with clutch moves like this.
Clock is running, pretty good defense, long range, 3.
But in all of this, it remains undeniable that Nikola Jokic has this unique ability to elevate everyone around him. He's made adjustments to ensure Westbrook thrives within Denver's system. Jokic's unparalleled court vision allows him to anticipate Westbrook's cuts, setting him up for easy buckets and rhythm. In return, Russ has responded by adopting a more team-oriented approach. Whether it's initiating fast breaks or locking down on defense, Westbrook has embraced Jokic's unselfish brand of basketball. But is that enough to help change his fortunes in the league? I mean, this is a player whose career has been a roller coaster since his MVP season in 2017. And after bouncing between 5 teams in 4 years and enduring a reputation hit with the Lakers, many questioned if Westbrook had anything left in the tank. Interestingly, NBA great Oscar Robertson foresaw all this and even warned Russ.
We were in a room by ourselves talking. I said, I'm happy for you, but man, I said, they're going to turn on you.
Wow, you told him that?
Yeah. I said,
I remember seeing him in the locker room. When Russell walked in, he was in the locker room waiting on him. I seen that.
I said, they're going to turn on you because they're going to expect you to do this every night.
Yeah.
And even if you do it, you don't win, they're going to blame you.
But somehow, Jokic saw through all the noise. He saw a player who still had the fire and tools to contribute at a high level. In fact, Russ really highlighted these in his revenge game against the Lakers. As you can see with that last play, Jokic not only gives Westbrook confidence, he also creates so much space for him. That way, Russ doesn't have to regularly force contested looks. But can he go all the way and help Denver win the championship again? Westbrook's arrival has not only injected life into Denver's rotation, but has also proven that he can still impact winning basketball, especially when paired with an unselfish star like Jokic. And Russ knows this.
Greats that you...
Yeah, I think it's honestly, I don't think it's a comparison. I think he's, as we all know, he sits in a kind of category of his own. He's so unique in the sense of he's so unselfish, and he loves to be able to make the game easy for his teammates, and he's done that. And
it's no coincidence. Westbrook's pace and court vision complement Jokic's ability to dissect defenses. Russ has thrived as a cutter and secondary playmaker, with Jokic rewarding his energy with precision passes. This synergy has been a crucial factor in maintaining the Nuggets' offensive efficiency despite injuries to key players like Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. Westbrook's recent shooting improvement and consistency can all be attributed to better shot selection and Jokic's ability to create wide-open looks. Then, when you add this to his defensive resurgence, especially plays like this.
Cut. Stumbling. Westbrook, yes! With a save.
It becomes clear that Russ is still capable of making big plays on both ends of the court. However, the real test will come when Jamal Murray returns to the lineup. Westbrook will likely see a reduced role, operating primarily with the second unit. Part of the challenge will also be maintaining his rhythm and impact in limited minutes, and this is something he struggled with in the past. You see, bringing Russell Westbrook to Denver wasn't just about basketball. It was about giving a misunderstood star a shot at redemption. Jokic's fingerprints are all over Westbrook's rejuvenation, and the early returns suggest that this partnership is no accident. Jokic understood the risk and the potential upside. His reasoning was simple. Westbrook's pace, energy, and competitive fire could all fill gaps in the Nuggets roster that had lost key contributors like Bruce Brown and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. But then again, they still need a shooter, and when Murray becomes fit, Westbrook's ability to maintain form and rhythm will be crucial. But if Westbrook continues to buy into the system, the Nuggets could find themselves with one of the league's most dynamic rotations. And with Jokic's trust and Denver's winning culture, there's reason to believe that Russ can thrive in this adjusted role. And for us, this season might just be the chapter that rewrites his legacy. Not just as a superstar, but as a player who adapted, evolved, and proved he still belongs at the highest level. So what do you think? You think he can do it? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then you should watch one of these videos next.